I never thought I would take the time and actually talk about this album, but I wanted to take my time and actually talk about it for the first time. And that album is Positions by Ariana Grande. I know some of you that have been watching my videos that this album was not exactly my favorite by Ariana Grande.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about Ariana Grande's sixth studio album, Positions. I don't really go back to this album. Something about this album was just not very exciting to me. It just feels like there was something missing and I just don't know what that was. Besides that, let's get into it guys. Positions is the sixth studio album by pop singer Ariana Grande. This album was more towards the R&B and pop genre. I feel like in some places on this album, there were some pop moments that were here and there, and I really wanted to hear more of an R&B album from Ariana. She really does a really great job with the R&B. The opening track, Shut Up, it's not really an intro, but actually a full song. I just don't care for it. It sounds like something that would be off a Disney soundtrack. It's just not really memorable than the other intros and songs that she put on the previous albums that she released. The other single off this album, 34 plus 35, the very catchy chorus in this song gets inside your head right away. It's very detailed in places. Ariana is not afraid to show off her very naughty side in this song. The music video for 34 plus 35 is very creative. Ariana starts as a scientist, creating another clone, which is another Ariana Grande. It really does a very wonderful job of telling a story. How can we not forget the very iconic moment when Ariana did those splits? There was no words that I could really say. I just cannot find a way to explain what my expression was. As the song altogether, I do like the song. I think it's very catchy. Just adding the math and everything towards the end of the song was very funny too. She's just referring that, hey, you don't have to do math. You'll figure it out yourself. How can you not get that song in your head when the chorus hits? Motive featuring Doja Cat was a very nice song. I think this one was quite an interesting direction for Ariana Grande. Doja Cat's verse was pretty good. I thought she sounded more like Kendrick Lamar in some places. I wish Doja Cat's verse was a little bit more longer. It's not exactly my favorite. It's a solid song with a very decent production around it. Just Like Magic has a very nice, groovy, and a very playful type of direction. But believe it or not, it also has a very sad direction as well. Even in the lyrics, Ariana even talks about sending letters to heaven, referring to Mac Miller. You can also hear after that lyric with these crickets coming in. Even Ariana explains that she's lost some friendships during the time being when she was going through a very hard situation and losing a loved one as well. A very strong message behind this song, even though it does have a very happy production around it. I think this one was one of the songs that not only it's very groovy, but it really paints a very nice picture as well. Off the Table featuring The Weeknd. This one was the moment that made me almost tear up. This is one of those songs that is barely talked about. Ariana Grande and The Weeknd, they really know how to make a song. Ariana explains that she wants to move forward, and she often asks herself, is it too early to move forward? It's such a very raw, emotional song. It really speaks to anybody that is going through a very hard time. I'm not saying this song is more sadder than Ghostin'. There's just nothing like this nowadays, talking about going through a very hard time of losing somebody and trying to go forward. She really speaks through a lot with just going through some very tough times. 6:30 is a song that is very upbeat. This one is very out there. Ariana speaks about her trauma on this song as well. The song even talks about, in some places, about PTSD, everything that went down between the Manchester tragedy and just losing Mac Miller and breaking off her relationship with Pete Davidson. This one is very nice. I like this one. I love the chorus in the song. It's a very cute song. It really does talk about a lot of other things. This one was pretty solid. Safety Net featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Just like with Off the Table featuring The Weeknd, it's more of a dark direction. Ty Dolla $ign, believe it or not, sounds very good, and I've heard Ty Dolla $ign do a lot of collaborations in the past, and he really doesn't really do well on certain collaborations. It sounds like something that will be off Chris Brown's album, Heartbreak on a Full Moon. It feels like something that would belong to him. Tommy Brown also produced this song along with the Rascals. It sounds very haunting. You can just feel the moments in this song. It's one of my favorites off this album. My Hair is more of an R&B and jazz type of genre. This direction is something I would love to see more from Ariana Grande. You have these very nice horns that come in. Basically, this song is mainly talking about a girl's hair, getting her hair in a certain way. It looks so beautiful that you just want to take your hand and just touch it. When it comes to vocals, Ariana Grande is that moment. The whistle notes towards the end in the song was mind-blowing to me. It just doesn't feel like it's talked about very often from Ariana Grande fans, and this one was a very special moment. Nasty is another song that is pretty good. I just wish there was more moments on it that I could really connect with. During the background vocals, you can also hear Victoria Monet. Victoria Monet also wrote this song as well. A very nice song. It's not my favorite off this album, but it's pretty good. West Side is a song that is not really talked about. You have these crickets that come in, and these drums have that Timberland type of synths around them. It also samples One in a Million by Aaliyah. I do like the message behind it. It's a very groovy song. It also sounds like something that would be sung by Brandy. I hear a lot of Brandy inspiration behind it. Unfortunately, it's very short. I wish it was much more longer. It really does go by way too fast. I can see why some Ariana Grande fans may not go back to it. I just love how it goes back in the 1990s R&B. Love Language is more towards the pop and disco. The violins starting out this song is something I really do enjoy. It reminds me something that would be off Justin Timberlake's album, The 2020 Experience. Ariana even says in the lyrics, "What's the use?" referring to Mac Miller's song called What's the Use off his album Swimming. It does a very nice job to keep you in the moment during the song. Positions is the first single off this album. It's a song that I just do not go back to because I feel like this one was overplayed way too much. It's a nice song. I do like it, but I just don't love it. I do love the strings that do come in. They sound very nice. Ariana's vocals really do sound really good. The music video for Positions, Ariana starts out as the president. She's also cooking in the kitchen, being a housewife. And I love that Ariana shows that she can be a very good wife and girlfriend. It's a very nice concept to this music video. I do feel like the certain scenes kind of repeat themselves way too much. It's not really exactly my favorite. It's a song that is very cute, but it's also rememberable in some other ways as well. Obvious is another song that is around the R&B genre. You have these very nice violins that close out the song. Ariana's vocals really sound really good. It's probably one of the best songs off Positions. The closing track, POV, is a beautiful song, and I love how this one focuses on Ariana's vocals and just the storytelling altogether. You have these very beautiful strings that come in, and it's just a beautiful song from start to finish. That is Positions by Ariana Grande. I thought this album was here and there for me. It's really hard to explain, but I don't know why I don't really go back to it. There were some very nice moments on it. That includes POV, Off the Table, and Safety Net. For some people that are Ariana Grande fans, or just people in general, it will take some time to get it to grow on you. I don't think the album really does something for me that I can go back to it. Even Yours Truly and My Everything I've been going back to lately. The Positions album was something I was just not excited about. What do you guys think of Positions by Ariana Grande? Did you love this album? Or do you think it could have been better? You also have some very nice pictures in the booklet as well. I don't really show this very often. This is actually the picture for the single Positions. One of my favorite outfits that Ariana Grande did wear is this very nice leather jacket. She looked very sexy. I noticed I've been listening to Ariana Grande's earlier discography than the Positions album. She really had some very nice moments in her earlier discography. If you guys want to see more videos, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and comment. Take care, guys.